Shooters, welcome back to the Shooters Bay. This is Cooter. In today's video, we have the Shootouts, round 2, where the champion, the Ruger American Compact, is going to face off against the SIG P320 Compact. Both chambered in 9mm, and they both came to fight. So without further ado, we're going to start off with the first category in the Shootouts, which is looks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the SIG P320. The SIG P320 is definitely not an ugly pistol. It's not the most fanciest looking pistol. The SIG P320 to me has more of a business look. This is a look that you would find a law enforcement officer with, military personnel. This got that duty look to it. It's got a really, when you look at a P320, you think duty pistol, regardless of the size of it, because it has that look. It almost got like a 1911 look to it, that profile of it. You know, with that little, I guess you can call that a beaver tail coming out the back. It's really a business-looking pistol. Not ugly, just business. Now, when you look at the Ruger American, Ruger did a great job with designing this pistol. It really looks nice. It's the lines and the cuts, and it's just a really nice looking pistol. It really is. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's got a nice little bit of heft to it. I like the way this pistol looks. It just really looks sharp. I like the way the grip look. It could use more texturing. It's not textured enough. You would probably put some grips on this, but it is a nice looking pistol. It really is. So I'm going to go ahead and give the points for look to the Ruger American. 5 points, Ruger American. Trigger. The SIG P320 has a better trigger. It has a crisper break. It has a shorter reset. It's just a better trigger. Now, the Ruger American has a really good trigger, but the SIG P320 has a better trigger. Trigger is going to go 5 points to the SIG P320. Value. Okay, so let's start off with price so we can determine the value here. The Ruger American, the everywhere price is about $400 right now. Now, you can get it from CDN Sports right now for $319, but that's not everywhere. So I'm going to use the everywhere price for the comparison to keep it fair. The SIG P320, the everywhere price on this is $499. Now, you can find them lower. You can probably find them a few dollars lower, but not much. But the everywhere price is $499. Now, is it a better value? I think it is a better value because it's going to come with a holster and 3 18-round magazines. Everybody knows SIG magazines are anywhere from 40 to 45 bucks. They're not cheap. And you're getting 3 of them, where over here on the Ruger, you're going to get 2 magazines, a 17 and a 12. And in the box, you're going to get this holster, this paddle style holster with the SIG. That's probably about a $30 or $40 value right there. So although you're paying $100 more out the door for your SIG, it's going to, what you're getting in it justifies the cost. You also want to get your paperwork, your lock, your SIG stickers, your little patch for your range bag, your hat. Over here, you're going to get paperwork, your lock. You're going to get your back straps, your flush mount base plate, and an extension ring for your 17-rounder. So value, I'm going to go SIG. Takedown. Takedown is a tie. They take down exactly the same way. All you do is lock the slide to the rear. Lock the slide to the rear, pull on the takedown lever, and pull the slide off. No need to dry fire either one. So that's a tie, 5 points each. Let's see. Presentation. It's a tie. When you open the box, they're both presented very well, and you feel like you got your money's worth when you open the box. Each item is in its own little cutout. It's just really neat, tidy, nice hard plastic cases. Great pistol. Great pistol presentation. Grip and feel in hand. Now, you can look at the SIG P320. You notice that it's textured. It's got some really nice texturing all around the grip. It's a longer handle, grip, whatever you like to call it. Some people call it a grip. Some people call it a handle. You're getting a nice full purchase on there. And I got big hands, so it's a full purchase too. Now, when you come over to the American, it's okay. It's just not textured enough. So I can see sweaty hands might have some issues with this. And it's a full purchase, but not as full as the P320. So grip, feel in hand is going to go to the SIG P320. Sights. Here's another one. So the SIG P320 is going to come right out the box with night sights. Really nice night sights. It's easy to pick up. And your Ruger American is going to come with a nice set of Novak sights that is extremely easy to pick up. So for sights, because the SIG has the advantage of night sights included, I'm going to go ahead and give the sights to the SIG. Now, that's not to take away from the Novak sights. They are excellent, but because these are night sights and they're included for the price, I'm going to have to give the 5 points to the SIG. QC, which is your quality control, it's a tie. Both of these guns are well made. There's no creaks. There's no rattles. There's nothing really going on. The only knot I might give to the American, and because it's a new pistol, I'm going to, do a little break-in, a little bit more breaking in. The mag release feel a little suspect. But I think maybe I just got to work it a little bit more. If you guys are having any problems with the mag release on your Ruger American, let me know, and I'll update the results of this and strip 5 points off the American. But for right now, the Ruger American is going to tie up for quality because I don't think that's an issue. I just think I probably got to break the mag release in a little bit. I think it's just a little stiff. Concealability. I'm going to have to give that to the American. The American is... Now, the barrels are the same length on these two, okay? But you'll notice the SIG is a little chunkier, and here's where the American pulls away. Look at how shorter it is. So, and that's with the mag in, okay? So, much easier concealability on the American. So, the American gets the 5 points for concealability. Support. I'm going to give the support to the SIG because it's a modular pistol. Your serialized portion of the trigger group, you just take that out and you can swap out frames, slides. You can change out the caliber. You can do a lot. So you're getting a lot of support from SIG for this gun. A lot of first-party support. I'm not too sure about third-party support, but support is going to go to the SIG P320. Shootability. Again, I'm going to give it to the SIG. The SIG has a better trigger. It's a really good shooting gun. They both shoot well, but the SIG P320 shoots better. Reliability, I'm going to give it a tie. Again, like I stated in the first shootout, you'd be hard-pressed to find a decent a Jam-O-Matic. They're out there, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a polymer striker-fired pistol nowadays that's not going to be reliable, especially coming from the likes of SIG, Ruger, and the other big names. It's possible, but highly unlikely. Both of these run very well. Warranty, again, both of these companies got great warranties, great customer service. I would say it's a tie. Capacity is going to go to the SIG because it comes with 3 18-round magazines, whereas the Ruger comes with a 12 and a 17. So right now, the shootout is over, and it looked like we have a new winner and a new champion that's going to move on to the third round. The Ruger American got 35 points, and the SIG P320 got 60 points. Wow. So with that being said, this is Cooter. We have a new champion. It's the P320. The P320 is moving to the third round. It just knocked off the Ruger American. We'll see who he's going up against in the next round. I'll see you guys in round 3 of the shootouts.